Yo, this is Russell McCoy. I got to say today I went to the Philadelphia Eagles game down NRG, Patterson Avenue. Eagles won the spread. It's 3.5. They lost the game though, 27-24. But I'm here to say on YouTube Live that there's some people down there trying to use me against myself. As they know, I asked my brother for $25 yesterday. They're going to tell me that they got kicked out of the VIP entrance for touching a woman's ass. They're going to tell me he got perks in there being sold. People owe him $200. He ain't in there to collect his money. They're going to tell me, after I tell him I got a security job as a house manager, a residential aid in a Gardensia, he's going to tell me when his people come out, get that money for him, and he'll give me $25, using me against myself. But little do he know, I already had a conversation with Mr. Monty Carter. Make a long story short, Mr. Monty Carter ended the conversation and told me that the police said to him, at least the Italian, tell at the end of their corrupt, extortion, embezzlement, racketeering charges to go to federal penitentiaries. So I looked at the guy down there at the VIP entrance watching the football Eagles game. He's a Detroit Lions fan. Police was right there, right literally in front of our face. They're gonna tell me to collect money for him. He's trying to use me against myself. Little do he know that I know myself better than anybody else knows me. I believe in Master Allah Ta'ala. So with that said, you're not going to give me no indictment, but now or in the near future. I'm not Miss Reek. I'm not evildoer. I'm not a criminal. I'm not Paulicius. I believe in Allah Ta'ala, to make a long story short. And I can get evil as a red-haired, blue-eyed, pale-skinned man. It's a man first, a Muslim second. I'm not committing no crime. I'm not going back to jail. Whether it's local, which is county, which is state DOC, or federal DOC. I'm not going to jail. I got money, I get money, I'm waiting on money, and money is going to come my way. I don't need no stranger coming up with no schemes and no scams. If that's what I chose to do, I got enough career criminal friends, I could do that on my own. So I declined when the Detroit Lions fan down there at NRG Patterson Avenue going to share that information with me. I looked at him sideways. He gave me a half a pack of Marlboros because my godfather John Ewing smoked Marlboros. So I settled for that. But I'm not committing no crime. In Central Booking, Center City, downtown Philly, City Hall, State Property, South Philly, Criminal Justice Center. When they already told me, they said, Russell McCoy, congratulations. And for 9th and Syson, 9th and Sampson, and Mary Howard, where they got the Brunos posted up. They said, you white now, Russell McCoy. Congratulations. Like with that said, I'm holding on to it with a closed fist. And everything else is beneath my feet. Then I told that Detroit Lions fan, tried to get me to intimidate some strangers that I have no clue who the fuck they are. From Broncos and paddy wagon and state trooper cars and pedal bike police officers is right down there at the Eagles game. I declined. I said, listen, I'm not doing it. I said, I believe black is a lesser light. The ultimate light is the white light. I'm with the white power of South Philly. And that was the end of that conversation. I don't want to be like no motherfucking body other than those that follow Master Allah Ta'ala. The first empowerment Negro program in the United States of America was led by a Jamaican man named Marcus Garvey. Then everything else was an offspring, like a continual sperm drop to an egg in a woman's body, called her ovary, the uterus. That was before Master Fard Muhammad. That could have been a Chinese Asian in the United States of America that nobody knows who he was, that brought forth Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam. Huey Newton, Black Panthers, Noble Jew Ali, Reverend King, Malcolm Little, and everything so forth and so on, the slinging and assassination of the Kennedys and Reverend King, and a few other African American nonviolent protests and activists that lost their lives. Mr. Monte Carter said, "Russ, I never wanted to be like an Italian that tells in the end of his spoiled brat fraud, writing checks, intimidating, bootleg, ambition, Al Capone, Nicky Barnes, none of them corrupt government." He said, "I never want to tell. I never want to be like them." I said, "Mr. Monte Carter, when I was in his fucking SUV, I said, yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that." I said, "End the conversation, Mr. Monte Carter. But to let you know that I'm with you on that, I respect Black Brothers Incorporated, Richmond Island, West Philly, South Philly, North Philly, such as Major Paxson. In the book, he was the only one that didn't have a criminal record, because he knew the central booking, SP State Property, South Philly, downtown Philly, other side of the tracks, Criminal Justice Center, they listening. Like Operation Jaguar. They plant bugs. Edgar asshole RICO Act inventor Hoover, leader of the FBI, one of his favorite followers at that time and era was a Frank Rizzo or a Lynn Abrams. I don't do no talking. The Sunnah and Salafi Al-Quran Al-Hakim Al-Qayyim, they said, "Abdul," they said, "Russ." I said, "What?" They said, "Get your dick wet, get pussy, have fun with the children, let her cook for you, sell bean pies, and sell and drink Akbar juice. Don't get involved in freedom fighting." I said, "With that said, I'm going to do everything y'all say. I'm not committing no crime. Can't nobody influence me. Inshallah, aside Eric Rashid McCoy, don't get involved with embezzlement, filing taxes on serial numbers of any laptops, notebooks, cars, bikes, etc. Don't go to jail no more. You got a wife and multiple children. Abdul Hassan Ashmore, multiple nieces, and son Michael. He lost Kyrie and Anwar, his bigger and his younger brother. Eric Rashid McCoy, watching me on YouTube Live, don't commit no crime. It takes a man to be a man of a household and keep his freedom, to keep his nieces, nephews, and his big sisters and his little sister afloat, because we muscles and we guns. Stay free. Let nobody influence you to violate federal or local county probation or parole and go to fucking jail ever again. And neither am I. That's the end of my ID for my narration and my conversation. This is me, Russell David McCoy, FKD, Frankfurt, underneath my eye, 19124 off of Kensington and Frankfurt Avenue. I claim to be self-proclaimed Game of Frankfurt.